But talk to me. You did a film called Back by Midnight with Rodney Dangerfield was in that, and it says that he wrote it too. So, do you have any stories about working with Dangerfield? Because to me, he's the greatest comedian that there's ever been.
Yeah,
And
Rodney's amazing. Well, it's interesting because Rodney put me in that movie, and I think I'm one of the only actors in the movie that didn't have an actual scene with Rodney. I never actually had a scene with him. And so the movie wrapped, and I never saw Rodney on set the whole time. And about a month and a half after the movie wrapped, I guess when they were doing the editing, my phone rang one day, and it was Rodney. He was like, "Hey, Harland, how are you, man?" And I was like, "Hey, Rodney," and he basically told me that I stole the movie. He goes, "You were the best. You stole the movie." And then when I got back to LA, he invited me up to his place to hang out, and we started hanging out, and he became my buddy, and he wanted me to write Caddyshack 3 with him, and it was really moving and touching. I got to spend time with him, but sadly it was kind of near the end when I didn't know it at the time, but he only had about two and a half years of life left in him, and so sadly I was by his side about 8 hours before he died. I was one of the last people to see him alive, and it's a very sad, emotional moment to watch that brilliant guy, fade off into the big comedy club in the sky. But I agree with you, man. He's one of the best.
how far along did Caddyshack 3 go, or did it never really go past?
No, it never. When he asked me, believe me, I was more than complimented. I was like, wow, I can't believe it, that he would ask me that. But I also knew at that point that he was very old, and he was not in the best health, and if you watch Back by Midnight, you can see that Rodney, it wasn't the same Rodney. You know what I mean? He could still technically deliver the lines, but he looked more like a senior citizen, and there was some of that polish was gone. It wasn't the same guy, and so as complimented as I was that he asked me to do that, I kind of knew that the clock had kind of run out, and I didn't think it was realistic. But boy, man, to have a guy like that ask me that was just like, a mind blower. I wish he had asked me when he was 20 years younger, but we didn't have the friendship at that point. But
Do you find it strange that with his legacy that there's never been like a Rodney Dangerfield? What are they called? Biopics or biopics?
Biopic? There probably will be, but I don't know why we really need those. It's like we have their life on record. We know who they are, so I find them a bit weird. But I'm sure they'll do one of them one day. It's still early. He only died like 10 years ago, 9 years ago. So
yeah,
give him another 10 years, and they'll look at Freddie Mercury. How long ago did he die?
He what?
How long ago did Freddie Mercury die?
He's dead?
Yeah, he died. Yeah.
Son of a bitch!
Sorry, dude. I hope you guys didn't have dinner plans or anything.
I was wondering because I'd always heard that he had a bad cold and that but I didn't know it was that serious.
I don't know. There must have been a touch of Zika in there. But how about the fact that Elton John's getting a biopic and he really isn't dead yet? What's that say about the guy? Maybe somebody wants him dead. I don't know.
Well, the last time I seen Elton John at a concert, I kind of wished that he was
dead.
Oh yeah.
Well, you could have taken a rifle.
I could have, but it was Christmas time and there was room on my jumpers, so nowhere to put the rounds.
Well, sometimes we got to think things through in life, and you can only look in the mirror and blame yourself, guy.
I bet Rodney's just probably thinking, "Hey, whatever you do, just don't cast Jonah Hill." Whoa.
Wow, who was that? Was that John Wayne? Who did you just do there? Was that Walker?
That was my Hulk Hogan.
Wow, that's awesome. Whoa.